So we're in a seated position and we're just going to be doing this for about 3 minutes. We're just nice and comfortable seated. Get yourself in a position so that with every breath, your body sinks into the mat. So nice and steady. The temptation is to breathe out through your mouth, but I want you to concentrate on nasal breathing for relaxation. And in the next minute, so we're just going to just nice and steady through this first minute, but in the second and the third minute, I want us to count our breaths. So I'll tell you when the second minute starts, and I want us to take 10 seconds in and out. So nice and steady, I want us to do 6 breaths throughout the minute, just via nasal breathing, and you'll find that that should set our heart rate to be nice and low. We're going to start in 10 seconds, nasal breathing, in through your nose and out through your nose, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're into the second minute. Again, I want you to just focus on the same style of breath. Don't worry about counting, but it really helps to bring that heart rate down. If you continually breathe in just through nasal breaths. And as you're doing that, I want you to think about your body relaxing, sitting into the seat, the chair, the mat. And every time you inhale, everything that comes in is positive. Every time you exhale, anything that leaves your body is any negativity. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Last 30 seconds on this set. And then we'll start moving through. Good. Nice and steady, just continuous cycle of breaths. In through your nose and out through your nose. Good, last 10 seconds. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax off there. I want you to bring yourselves to a standing position. And we're going to start in a mountain pose. So we're going to start feet shoulder width apart. And we're going to raise our arms up nice and tall. We're going to have our fingertips extended to the top, nice and long. So make yourself nice and long. Stand nice and tall. Suck everything in nice and tight. And keep those hands up nice and high in the air. You'll feel when we bring our hands back down to our sides, a bit of a rush of blood through your arms. We're just holding that position nice and strong all the way through. And again, all the way through the session, I want you to think about nasal breathing. At this moment in time, from my body, so my quads are tensed, my glutes are tensed, and I'm activating my core, which means I'm keeping everything in nice and tight. So we're not just standing with our arms in the air, we're holding that position, keeping our posture and spine aligned, head in a nice neutral straight position, and you'll start to feel a slight ache through your arms. We're going to release that tension in 10 seconds. Big, deep nasal breaths, in through your nose and out through your nose, all the way through the session. In 3, 2, and 1, let's release and breathe out at the same time. Good, feeling that tension, just release, shrugging through your shoulders, nice and steady, all the way, squeezing back any tension through the shoulders. Let's Let's try and let it release. In with a nasal breath, out with a nasal breath. Good, nice and steady. 3, 2, and 1. Shrug and release. Now you're going to sit into a chair pose. So as we sit into that half squat, you're going to raise your arms in the same position that you did before. Down, inhale, hold. Feel that tension. Feel resist against your body's reluctancy to stay in that position. Keep your back nice and straight. Everything tight. Holding. Again, engage your core, quads, glutes, all the way through. Holding your arms up nice and tight, all the way through to the top. 10 seconds, and we release by exhaling, standing, and bringing our arms down. Good. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. Tension, release. Head to the right. Breathe. Tension, release. Head to the left. All the way around. Breathe. Hands on the front of your thighs. Chin to chest. And slowly bring yourself into that forward fold. At first, we're just going to come to the point where our back is nice and straight. Head and eyes look into the floor, so we can feel that stretch through the back of our hamstrings. And we're just holding a 90-degree bend. So your back's nice and straight. In through your nose, out through your nose. I'm going to move back up again before we go back down. We go all the way up. Last thing to come up is our head. Last thing to come up is your head. Nice and steady, we move back down. Slowly through. All the way through. Nice and slowly moving. Fingertips pushing all the way down through the body, and you move a little bit further down this time so you can feel that stretch a little bit further. Let your arms hang. Nice and steady. In through your nose and out through your nose. Just letting your arms hang. Forward fold, holding that position. Feeling that stretch through the back of your legs. Good, last few seconds, and then we're going to raise back up again. In 3, 2, and 1. Slowly up. Good, nice and steady all the way up. Roll the shoulders again, and breathe. In through the nose, and out through the nose, remembering. We're going to bring ourselves, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, toes facing outwards, and we're going to hold a sumo position. So back nice and straight, knees facing outwards, holding that position. Just for 10 seconds before we move back up. Nice and steady. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe and raise up. Keep your feet in that same position. Arms all the way extended until they meet in the middle, and then you bring them all the way back down again. You're going to do the arms 3 times, all the way in. Exhale as you come down, all the way out. One more time. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. One more time into that sumo squat position. Knees outwards, holding that position. Shoulders back, back straight. Engage your core. Keep everything in nice and tight. Good. 10 seconds of hold. And we'll raise and lower the arms again in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise up. All the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time through into forward fold. Hands on your thighs, nice and slowly down. This time we're going to move all the way down. We're going to bring ourselves, bend your knees if you need to, bring yourself down to the floor. You're going to bring your knees a little bit wider than your hips. And you're going to reach forward with your arms into that child's pose. Nice and steady, low on the floor. reaching nice and far away, just holding that position. Good, and remembering breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Good, reaching nice and far with your fingertips away from your body. Feel that stretch through your back. Elongate your spine. Extend your fingers away from your body and hold. In through your nose and out through your nose. Good, big deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose, just staying in that position. From here, we're going to move into an upward facing dog, which is pushing our hips into the mat and looking up. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the hips forwards, and you're going to push the hips into the floor, looking up. Nice and controlled. Squeeze your glutes. Look up to the sky and hold. Nice and controlled, just moving through each position. Nice and steady. Extend so you can feel that through your torso. Just hold in that position. Good. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. What we're going to do is continuously move between those positions, a little bit of mobility through our hips as we push forwards and back. Hold at either end for a couple of seconds. Spread the hands all the way out on the floor. Extend, hold, and lower. Last 10 seconds. Nice and steady. Big deep breaths all the way through. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Hold down again into that child's pose. Nice and steady. Just hold in that position. Big deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Good. Breathing, holding, staying static. Good. Relax off there. Bring yourselves hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Just going to move into an angry, happy cat position. We're just pushing those hips forwards, looking up. Rounding that back, looking down. It's not a big movement, it's a small movement. Nice and steady. Looking up, pushing forwards, and looking down. Good. Nice and controlled. In through your nose and out through your nose. Good. Last 10 seconds. Just keep those breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Continuous. Last few. 3, 2, and 1. Relax up. We're going to bring ourselves down into a hurdler stretch. We're going to bring one leg forwards. We're going to bring one leg long back to the end. And you either hold up and push your hips forwards, or get nice and low and manipulate where your hips are, where your knee is, the distance between your front knee to your rear knee, and just hold that position. Continuously breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, nice and steady. Good, big deep breaths. Good, 10 seconds more and we'll change legs. Just hold in that position. Again, big deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose, all the way through the session. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come out of that stretch, change legs. Moving again, manipulating the distance of your front foot. Extend that leg all the way to the rear and get nice and low to the ground. Hold in that position. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Just holding. Feel that stretch through your glutes. Good. Just hold that position and breathe. Big deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Good. Last 10 seconds. Nice and steady, just holding. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourselves out of that stretch and bring yourself onto your back. We're going to bring one knee into your chest, so roll back, hold, one knee into your chest, extend one leg out. It's as if you're twisting your hips, bringing one knee and holding in nice and tight, and extending one leg out to the front. Good, just hold in that position. Squeeze that knee into the chest, extend the leg, and point the toe out to the front. Good, 10 seconds. Just hold it nice and steady. Again, concentrate on the breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. 3, 2, and 1. Change legs. Opposite leg squeezes in. Good. Hold and squeeze. In through the nose and out through the nose. Hold nice and tight. Good. Last 10 seconds. Holding. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Put your feet flat. Let your shoulders relax onto the floor. You're just going to move knees left. Hold for a second at either side. Keep your knees together and try and keep your shoulders into the mat. So really important, keep the shoulders in contact with the mat through left and right. Nice and steady. Good. Remember your breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. You're just continuously moving side to side, keeping your shoulders back, rotating through. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly up into a hip raise. You're going to squeeze and hold in that position. Just stay nice and strong through. Good. Breathe in again, in through the nose and out through the nose. Hold in that position. Nice and steady. Good. Squeeze the glutes from the floor, up, holding. Nice and tight. Feel that stretch through your quads. Good. Squeeze up a little bit higher than you think you can. 10 seconds more. Nice and steady. Good. Keep it going. 5 left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax off. Bring your hips all the way down to the ground. Extend your legs out. Extend your arms up. And I want you to reach nice and tall from your toes all the way up to your fingers. Stretch nice and tall from your toes to your fingers. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Just hold in that position. Good, nice and steady. Holding through. Good, continue those breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And then just relax off onto the mat, into that position, and just listen into headspace. So just get yourself nice and comfortable.
Practical ways of
we're listening to prioritization.
Or whatever we have going on in our life. And we'll come on to some of those over these next 10 days. But I think the baseline for prioritization is probably a bit bigger than that. It's not just about kind of charts and flows. It's about how we really feel about today. And although it may sound a little kind of heavy, and even perhaps morbid to some, a really helpful idea is just to think about, what would I do if this was my final day, if this was my last day? This isn't about crossing everything off the list and then going off and doing something really nice instead. But if you only had this day, what would you do first? What would you prioritize on that list? Sometimes when there's a lot of confusion in the mind, when there's lots of things to do, that can be a really useful way of providing some clarity. Again, it's something we're going to come back and revisit in the coming days. You don't need to think too much about it right now, but just take a moment. As always, just make sure you're sitting comfortably, the back upright, the eyes just resting with that soft focus. And then when you're ready, just taking some big, deep breaths. And with the out breath, just gently closing the eyes, feeling the weight of the body press down. And just taking a few moments, no matter how busy the mind is, no matter how restless the body is, just taking a few moments just to settle in, getting comfortable in your posture, and noticing the sounds around you, just allowing everything to come and go. As you bring the attention back to the body, just starting to notice what feels comfortable, what feels uncomfortable. So scanning down from head to toe, nice, gentle, even scan. Not thinking about the sensations, just noticing the different feelings in the different parts of the body. So just allowing the attention to move to the breath now. To begin with a very soft, general focus, just noticing where in the body you feel that rising and falling sensation. And just resting that attention now on that rising and falling movement. Following each in-breath, each out-breath, just following the natural rhythm of the body. And as you continue to follow the breath, now just starting to count. Just how we maintain that focus. Just as we did yesterday, just counting up to 4, when you get to 4, stopping there and starting again at 1. The only thing you need to do is to realize when the mind's been distracted. In that moment, just letting the thought go and gently bringing the attention back to the breath again. So at any time you find yourself getting caught up in thinking, seeing it, letting it go. If it feels too difficult to come back to the breath, come back to a sensation in the body, whatever that sensation is. Could be the feet on the floor, body against the seat beneath you. If you find that easy, just pause there for a moment and then return to the breath. So just stepping out of thinking and bringing the attention into the body. And now just letting go of that focus. And for a moment, just allowing the mind to be completely free. Just let the mind do whatever it wants to do now. And now just gently bringing the attention back to the body. Just feeling the weight of the body again, pressing down against the seat or the floor. Feeling the weight of the arms and the hands on the legs. And just slowly becoming more aware of the space around you, the sounds, any smells. You can open your eyes in your own time, but pausing just as we did yesterday. Just taking a moment to notice how the body feels, how the mind feels. So today,
And just as we did at the beginning, all I want you to do is just continue some deep breaths in whatever position you're in. So nice and steady, in through your nose and out through your nose again, just for the last minute. Staying as you are, nice and comfortably, in through your nose and out through your nose. Okay, hello all. If you want to get yourselves ready for a warm-up, we're going to do one now before your session starts. So with me, we're just going to be jogging on the spot first off for 20 seconds. Just get yourselves moving nice and steady. 20 seconds just jogging on the spot. The aim of the first part is to bring that heart rate up nice and steady. So driving your arms through, everything linear, driving your knees forwards too. Good, 10 seconds, working through, keep it going, nice and steady, keep working, good, keep it moving, 5 left, 4, 3, 2, and 1, we're going to move into jumping jacks, hands up, feet out and in, nice and steady, good, keep moving through, good, nice and steady, 10 seconds, keep it going, good, keep working through, 5 left, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, well done. Bring your hands to your knees and just little circles from your knees as you move left and right. Good, 5 seconds. Slowly through, keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the hips and just circle around. Nice and steady. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're back into a jog on the spot. Good, again, keep it going. Nice and controlled. Driving the arms through, driving the knees forwards. Everything in a linear motion. Elbows to the rear, working through at your pace. 5 seconds, and then we're going to move down to the floor. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourselves down to your mat. You're going to bring your hips nice and slowly up and slowly down. Good, controlling through, nice and controlled. Slowly down and slowly up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring your knees to the left and your head turn to the right. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Good, nice and steady. Left and right. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly up. You're just going to bring yourself onto one knee and lean in to your hip flexor stretch. A few seconds on either side. Lean in and move back up. Nice and steady. 2 on either side. Nice and controlled. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourselves up. We're going to go into a hamstring walk. Standing, 1 foot forwards, 1 foot bent, 1 foot long. 1 leg long so you can feel that stretch through your back of your hamstring. Nice and steady, working through. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Feet shoulder width apart. Sit and stand through. Good. Squeeze all the way through. Sit nice and low and stand tall. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart and you control your knees. 3, 2, and 1. Heel to the rear. Drive your knee all the way out and around. Big circle. So you're opening up through your hips. Good. Keep moving. Nice and steady. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet just shoulder width apart. And you're just going to go up onto your toes and down to your heels. Good. Nice and steady. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knee into your chest. Squeeze and hold and change. Squeeze and hold and change. Good. Last few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Last one of the dynamic stretches is lunges. Step back, stand tall, and move through. Good. Nice and steady. Keep working. 3, 2, and 1. We are back into a jog. On the spot, team. Good. Driving your arms through, driving your knees. 10 seconds. Picking up that pace. Good. Working through. Keep moving. Good effort all. Bringing that heart rate up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into jumping jacks again. If you want to make it less impact, just step through. Heels to either side. Good, 10 seconds. Keep moving. Heart rate up. Good, dig in, keep moving. 5 left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final jog. Good, on the spot. Picking up that pace, keep moving through. Good, dig in. Keep pushing on, team, working hard. Good, 5 seconds. A little bit faster. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax off there. You are ready for the session. Enjoy, team. Well done.